And now, I'm very excited. This is the patent pending desk piece portion of the show, where I'm very excited to welcome this young man back onto the stage. It's been a while since we had him, so I'm excited to speak with him about the Democratic National Convention.
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Trevor, no, Trevor, no. We're not doing.
It's good to be back. Trevor Kravitz, everybody. How you doing?
No,
How's it going? Good to be back.
Please don't. We're not doing it with Trevor. Trevor, we're not doing it with you. Did you get the email?
Had a snapshot on email. What are you talking about?
Okay, well I don't do that, but Trevor, Emmett's back in town. We're gonna have Emmett talk with me instead.
Dude, you're kidding me. Emmett, dude?
No, I'm not kidding you. Why are you sitting down? We're doing it with
What do you mean Emmett's what's Emmett gonna talk to you about?
He went to the DNC, man. We're gonna talk about protesting and
Okay, well, protesting. Well, there you go. I was at a protest in Chicago this weekend. I can talk about that real fast.
Okay, great. What protest were you at, Trevor?
Well, okay, I don't know the name of it per se, but
you don't know the name?
well, no, I was there. I was down the South Loop. We were all wearing tank tops in solidarity. There was some good, protest music happening.
Trevor,
Future spoke. I don't know what
Trevor,
he said,
are
but the
you
beats
talking about
were sick.
Lollapalooza? You talking about Lollapalooza, Trevor?
Well, whatever, dude. We were rolling on the establishment.
That's not.
Well, okay, we were rolling near the establishment.
That's not.
I gave a cop a back rub on Molly.
Okay,
that's
man,
what I
we can't
did.
do this. You don't have time. This is a short bit, all right? I need you to take off. We'll have you on later, okay?
You're bumping me?
No, I'm not bumping you, man. I'm cutting you. We'll talk later. We'll talk about it. We'll talk after.
I'm not having this.
right?
I'm not.
Trev,
The people are not going to stand for
back.
this.
We'll talk. We'll talk you in later.
Wait.
Okay, please welcome our actual interview to the stage, Emmett Renson, everybody. Emmett, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Emmett, as I told anyone who would listen, was on the first episode of Good Evening with Pat Whalen with me. It was my very first desk piece. So let's see if I got any better. How you been, Emmett?
Yeah, pretty good. Spent the year in D.C.
Yeah, that's.
Had a nice uncontroversial tour in the media. It was,
I really want to say, so you worked for Vox, Vox.com. It's an online publication where they talk about current events and such. You got in a little bit of Twitter trouble based on a tweet that you made. Do you want to explain?
I did bad tweets, man.
Bad tweets?
Bad tweets. Yeah, well, okay, so you may remember a couple of months back, there was a Trump event in California. And some people, it was described as a riot. It wasn't really a riot. Some people egged some people. There was some civil disobedience.
Right, some folks were leaving the Trump supporters were leaving the rally and they got egged.
Yeah, and so then I started tweeting a lot of things, many of which I don't remember. There was a basketball game on. Anyway, I ended up saying that people should riot if Trump comes to their town.
That's what I wanted to say. That's what you said. You said if Trump comes to your town, you should riot.
Start a riot.
Special prize to anyone who can catch this fly.
So then they suspended me from my job, for a little bit.
For a week?
Yeah, for a whole week. Yes, people still think I got fired. I still get emails.
So you didn't get fired?
I did not get fired.
Okay.
Sadly. But,
it's a Good Evening exclusive, sadly.
But no, it was a whole, it wasn't, first of all, the conservatives freaked out, obviously. I was, getting hate mail from them. But that wasn't really the problem. They wouldn't have suspended me over that. It was these, respectable, liberal, serious adult journalists, clutching their pearls, being like, well, this is, I know we said Trump was a fascist, but we just meant more think pieces. Don't actually go out and do anything.
Right, no, just write it down. Don't actually incite people to riot.
Yeah, just call them Drumpf over and over, and that'll definitely...
That'll make them stop. That'll stop everything.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a real thing. Look, you spend an entire year saying this guy's a fascist, he's going to deport your family, he's going to kill your children. And some of the people that would actually affect go out and act like that's true.
Right, because that's what they think will happen.
But no, we only think pieces about this.
Right, well, that's much more docile. But Emmett, the question remains: do you endorse rioting? Is that because that's what you tweeted?
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You know what? Sometimes riots are good, and you know what? And liberals these respectable types believe that. The day after I got suspended, Muhammad Ali died. Everyone was talking about how brave he was. Muhammad Ali went on TV and said the Attica prison riot was good. These people, a couple weeks later, they're all celebrating the anniversary of Stonewall. That wasn't like a pride parade. That was a riot.
That was a full-fledged riot, wasn't it?
The same people 2 years ago, you had Ferguson going on TV and they burned a police car and burned a CVS, and they're going like, well, I think they have a case, but it's just really, we got to think about the CVS here. The people, and now they would never dare say that.
Right.
So people like riots later when they're safe, when they've been sanitized. So these people's grandchildren will like the anti-Trump riots.
Give it some time. Give it some time, and you will be in the Twitter Hall of Fame. There'll be a plaque, online plaque, a digital plaque. I don't know what that. So you went to the DNC.
Yeah.
DNC stands for Democratic National Convention.
Yes, brought to you by Comcast at the Wells Fargo Center.
That's right.
It was a great time. Well, like, first of all, the Democratic Party is committed to getting money out of politics and standing up for unions, and also, like, the Xfinity Goodies tent was awesome.
Was it?
The CNN Bar and Grill was awesome.
Free
The
anything?
Uber. Oh, it was all free.
It was all free.
It was all that you. Everything was free. If you had one of those sweet credentials, you could get in from that giant security line with all the cops out there. Man, Uber, they had a tent. It was a great
tent.
Oh yeah, they had their own tent. It was a great tribute to getting money out of politics.
Right, it seems that way. But out there at the gates outside of the actual convention, there were some actual protests going on, were there not?
Yes, yeah, I was there covering protests. There were protests outside. I mean, tons and tons, just thousands of people out over the course of the whole week in Philadelphia, up to and including people getting arrested at the gates of the DNC. I went down with a climate group and with a migrant rights group that were attempting to pass the police barrier, and were then.
How'd that go?
Well, they all got arrested, but
Okay.
I think that's what they wanted. So.
Well, all right.
Yeah, it was good. Although they did have it so if you were press, you couldn't actually go out that way because they are very for this free speech as long as the press has no access to it from inside.
Free speech areas. There are
Yeah.
free speech designated areas.
Yes, behind a big fence.
This is one of them, by the way. We support free speech here at Good Evening, so that's fine. I mean, don't talk while we're taping. Well, hey, please keep it down. But we support free speech a great deal. We think it's great. Okay. That's not.
No, I'm protesting the show, okay? I don't get a bump for this guy.
Trevor,
I don't like it. No more Pat Whalen. Occupy Pat Whalen. I'm occupying you, buddy.
You're not occupying anything, man. This is
right
funny.
in.
Come on, get out of here.
Hashtag bad evening.
Trevor.
Tigers are my side. Hashtag
I
bad
apologize.
evening
Trevor, we'll give it. Emmett,
You know
real
what?
quick.
This show's a lot better if Bernie Sanders was
You know,
hosting, am I right?
Okay,
Huh?
give it up for
Am I
Trevor
right?
Kravitz, everybody.
Hashtag bad evening. Hashtag bad evening. Hashtag bad evening. You don't touch me. I'll leave with you, but you don't touch me.
We can cut that. Real quick, aren't protests a sign of a healthy democracy?
Yeah, I think so. My favorite one of the whole thing, just quickly, when the president was speaking, this one guy, it wasn't even organized, this one guy every time he paused would scream, "Stop killing children."
Yeah, I remember
and it didn't
that.
really make it onto TV. And is it going to make him stop killing children? No. But like deep in my heart, like, for my bad tweets, I have a deep affinity for the man who went like, yeah, I'm in the room with the president, and you know what? I'm just going to scream at the motherfucker while I'm in here with him.
It takes guts, and take it from me, I would know, because Trevor has plenty of them, man. We support free speech here at Good Evening, and Emmett, we wish you all the best. He's moving to Iowa City.
Yes.
You're going to study writing.
Yes.
Writing? Is that a thing you need to study?
Going,
You already know how to tweet, so what do you need to study writing for?
Yeah, that's good. I should think about that. Maybe I come back.
Let your
next
professors
month.
know and come back and come on to the show. Emmett Renson, everybody. I do love a good protest. And now, I'm very excited to welcome this gentleman to the Good Evening stage for the very first time.